page of the Business Courier this week, a strong showing for innovation this past quarter for Cincinnati-based consumer products giant Procter & Gamble. But some analysts are wondering how important innovation really is at P&G. A national research firm ranked 8 P&G products among its top 25 new product launches for 2011. Pampers Cruiser Swaddlers with Dry Max was first, Gillette Fusion Pro Glide was second, and Tide Plus Febreze Freshness ranked 8th on the new products list. Those 3 P&G products accounted for 59% of all revenue generated by the top 10 products. And Tide Pods, launched in February as P&G's most important laundry invention since Tide liquid detergent in the 1980s, grabbed a 67% market share in its first month on store shelves. CEO Bob McDonald described Tide Pods as one of P&G's points of light, saying, quote, "We think it will become about 30% of the U.S. laundry business and probably one of the largest selling new items in the U.S. this year," end quote. Now, what's driving analysts' frustration concerning P&G innovation is the company's reduced profit outlook for the fiscal year ending in June and its organic growth rate of 3% for the quarter. That growth rate is less than half of several P&G rivals. With more perspective on what analysts are saying about P&G innovation and what it means to the company, Business Courier editor Rob Dahlmeyer is joined by senior Business Courier reporter Dan Monk, who wrote the story. Gentlemen?
Brian, thanks. Dan, thanks for being here. As Brian was just saying, really kind of ticking off a list of some really positive developments for P&G in the new product realm, innovation this year. But obviously, analysts, Wall Street aren't happy. The stock is flat. What's going on here? We're not really used to seeing this at P&G.
No, we're not. Analysts, I think, are worried that P&G's growth has slowed down in developed countries, North America, Western Europe primarily, and some of their rivals are growing faster, and so that's led them over the last 6 months or so to really question pretty fundamental elements of P&G's business strategy, everything from whether their corporate culture needs to change to this topic, innovation. And what one analyst was saying is that you know, the best innovation at P&G will produce $1 billion in revenue but take 3 years to develop, and that's not fast enough to move the needle for an $86 billion company.
What's P&G saying about this? What's their response when they get hammered for not growing their stock price and not moving the needle there?
They have a strategy and they're going to stick to it. You know, innovation is not really a strategy for P&G. It's kind of their DNA. That's what they do. And so they're not likely to change it. They spend $2 billion a year on research and development, and they think they can grow through innovation, both the top line and the bottom line. But they do say that they are looking for some new kinds of innovation that they don't currently have. That would be innovation that cuts across all product lines, you know, from premium price products all the way down to the lowest price products they sell. And Bob McDonald has told reporters in recent months that he wants more discontinuous innovation, which means new categories, new brands that are like, you know, Swiffer, for example. It kind of invented the whole category of cleaning products that P&G now enjoys.
McDonald himself actually has had a rough couple weeks. He got kind of lambasted on a conference call as well, but other people are talking about how much longer they'll give him, essentially, or he'll get to keep running the company if they don't turn it around. What can you tell us about that?
Well, the fact that they're asking questions just is another indication of the fact that they need to grow. And, you know, McDonald handled that conference call on Friday where they talked about third quarter earnings results, and he got some pretty blunt and direct questions. And, you know, he basically said, it's my fault. And he's not shirking from the questions. He's not shirking from the responsibilities, and it's kind of an interesting interplay to watch him respond to these analysts who are questioning everything he does.
Right. Well, it'll be a critical second half for them this year, and thanks very much for being here, Dan.
Sure.